I'm Josh Myers, competing in the Northeast of the for Flower City CrossFit and the Lurong Living Resolutions Challenge. This is the second sort of food and fitness challenge I've done, but the first time doing the actual Lurong style challenge, and it's extremely rewarding. I think 5 weeks is a great amount of time to really make some wholesale changes in your lifestyle and your food and your fitness, and really see measurable results in that pretty short amount of time. One of the biggest struggles for me in this challenge is I work in the adult beverage manufacturing industry, so as a part of my daily work is drinking different types of alcohol and stuff like that, at least tasting them. So cutting out alcohol completely is difficult, and it's rewarding to do, but it was a struggle for me this year. But I've made it as one of my resolutions as the challenge to completely give up alcohol. No couple ounces of red wine a night, no cheats, no nothing. That was one of my other resolutions, was to not have a single cheat through the whole thing. So I think that was the most difficult part, but one of the biggest things to remember is to surround yourself with people that are doing it as well. At the gym we have well over 35 people signed up for the challenge. There's a Facebook group that people are always posting questions and pictures of food and recipes, and when they cheat the night before, they post in the middle of the night saying, "I feel so bad about it." Just to keep everybody accountable, but also at home. I think you need to have buy-in from whoever you live with. If you have a roommate or a girlfriend or a wife or a husband or spouse or whatever, they need to be, if not doing it with you, at least on board. Because I think that, I know for me, having my girlfriend doing the challenge with me makes it a whole lot easier to succeed and have no treats at home, and nobody's having a beer at night while you're sitting there drinking your water and all that kind of stuff. I think one of the greatest things about the challenge is the community that it builds. And yeah, people are miserable a little bit during it, but I think at the end of the day, I mean, it's 5 weeks to attempt to make a big change in your lifestyle and how you live and what you eat. And the biggest thing I've taken out of the last challenge I've done and this one is just learning what a portion is. I think people get a little carried away with eating too much and realizing that they are just over consuming. So I think one of the biggest learnings is that you only need 6 or 8 ounces or whatever the meat is. You need a bunch of vegetables and eating different things, and 6 almonds is a serving, and that's plenty. You don't need 3-4 handfuls for a snack. So I think that helps the weight fall off quicker and just makes you feel better overall when you eat in the right proportions. As far as maintaining going forward, we eat pretty, I would say 80-20 is what we call it. 80% paleo, 20% not all the time. So I think we'd want to bump it up just a little bit, keep a little bit more of the light dairy and some of the other stuff. We don't do any bread or pasta, but some of the dairy and all the cheeses and stuff like that, we're going to try and keep a little bit more of that out than we have in the past. Hopefully go up to like a 90-10, because it's inevitable, but for the most part, I think stay 90-10 would be good. And I've said it after the last food challenge we did that was non-Lurong, and this one, I think everyone in the CrossFit community should do a food challenge at some point. I think it should be almost required by gym owners for new members to try it at least once, to do a 5 or 8 week challenge, to realize what difference you can make when you couple the food and fitness together and treat your body right for that amount of time. It's astonishing to see the results that people can have. So I think it should be a requirement of any new CrossFitter to at least try it and give it their all for one time. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I think everyone should try, and I think there's great things to come out of it. So hope everyone had a great challenge, and we'll probably do this again next year sometime, just for fun. Because I had a little side story. I had no intentions of doing this challenge because I had excuses like work and school and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, it's just going to be too difficult. And my girlfriend was hell-bent on doing it, and she drugged me to the informational meeting at Flower City CrossFit, and I came out of it, I was like, well, I gotta do it because it sounds fun, and I'm a competitive individual, so here we go. And we're both sitting pretty high up in our respective divisions, and it's been a great 4.5 weeks now. So everyone should do it. Everyone needs to do one, and hope everyone's doing well on this challenge.